Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here, and we have a list of 8 properties today. On Saturday, we're doing the Milton Buyer Class. You can go to miltonbuyerclass.com to learn more or to sign up for the class. The cost of registration, or admission, I should say, is a food bank donation, and we're going to go over all the steps involved, all of the hidden cost, all of the budgeting you'd ever want to know, because the information's kind of out there, but it's not conveniently set up, and it's not a two-way dialogue when you go researching online. So we'll clear up all the details for you. We'll show you real-life home inspection slides. There's 3 incentives for first-time buyers that combined add up to more than $13,000 of essentially free money from the government. We're going to talk about the interest rate trap and why choosing a low rate can actually not be to your benefits. 0 down payment, pre-approvals, credit scores. You're going to have a ton of information that, as far as I know, you can't find anywhere else. So, and it's free. Like, it's the time it takes to watch a movie in the theater. So Saturday, if you want to sign up, miltonbuyerclass.com. Today we've got 8 listings. Let's get started. Now, Deverell is a Mattamy Village townhouse, freehold, which means there's no condo fees, there's no extra fees. You own the property. 384.9. We've seen some smaller units that have sold right around 380. 1,200 square feet inside units. Now, it says total wow factor in the description. And I don't want to take anything away from this home. I think it's very nice. I think it's priced well. I don't know if I'd give it a wow factor, though. I mean, the counters are upgraded. You have an eat-in space here, and I find that if you just put a table in at the right scale, it just reminds people of what you can actually do. Lots of living space, and the 2 bedrooms are a good size upstairs, and then there's 1 full bathroom between the 2 bedrooms. Overall, looks good. Price is right. 1043 Cooper is $425. It's a Mattamy Bryant model. It's 1,235 square feet. It's in the Beatty neighborhood, so you're walking distance to Hawthorne Village Public School and Guardian Angels Catholic School. A couple parks close by. You've got a splash pad right at the end of the street. I've always liked Cooper as a street. Inside, nice finishes, hardwood floors, and you've got a nicely renovated kitchen with undermount sink and granite counters, dark cabinets, very stylish, nice. There's only 1 bathroom upstairs, so that's the one thing, that sharing between all the bedrooms, you just have the one. This room is a little bit small. You can't do a bed much bigger than this. A lot of people use this as even a home office just because the way the room is set up. And there is a finished basement. If you look at the description, it says unfinished, and so I hope that doesn't interfere with the marketing. It'll probably get changed pretty soon anyway. This would be on the high side for this model. I do think it has a lot going for it, and based on the sales in 2015, you could certainly justify something at or around this price. So, looks good. I suppose it's a Cooper kind of day, because we've got another one here on Cooper at 525. It's a Lindsay model, again, built by Mattamy. Mattamy has pretty much built half of the new homes in town or more. About 1,700 square feet plus a finished basement. I think it has nice curb appeal with the dormer windows. It's siding, but it's good siding. I think it has some charm on the outside. Higher slope ceiling in the family room. Bit of a basic kitchen, but you could dress this one up. Some new appliances would go a long way. Even a bit of a stylish backsplash combined. What's that? Maybe $3,000–4,000, and it's like instantly, boom! The kitchen has moves up a notch. So bedrooms upstairs. They've even got a window seat here. Glass shower in the master. And I found this really funny, is that a lot of times when you see names in bedrooms, it's like Timmy, and so this one's like, yeah, it's cool. I'm Timmy. Deal with it. Master doesn't obviously have the parents' names, and there's 2 full bathrooms upstairs, and then it's like, yeah, hey, I'm Nate. If you like it, it's cool. If not, that's cool too. And finished basement here too. So privacy in the backyard. I've seen newer homes around this size sell for even up to $540 in 2015. This one's a little bit older, but what you get with that is the mature trees. You know, there's some advantages, I think, to being in this neighborhood. And we talked about how nice Cooper is as a street. Overall, I like it. Irving's also in the Beatty neighborhood. It is about 1850 square feet, so it's a little bit bigger than Cooper. And you've got 2-car parking side by side in the driveway. People say, is that allowed? Mostly it's if your neighbors complain. I mean, the homes weren't really designed for that purpose, to have side by side parking, but people do it all the time. And so oftentimes there's not a permit or a bylaw or anything. They just, you know, whatever, just do it. So the floors actually look a little bit darker in the pictures than they do in real life. If you go to see this home, it's a little bit more kind of like honey colored. It's the corners, so you get a lot more windows. The cabinets, again, have a more kind of orangey yellow look when you actually see it in person. Granite counters, California shutters. It's been kept pretty well. There's a little bit of water damage around the windows. I think some of the integrity of the windows looks okay, but it's just around the outside. The frame looks like it's just maybe needs a bit of caulking. Laundry upstairs, 3 bedrooms. You've got this nice little dormer effect, which is a great place for kids. You could put a chair, a desk, a reading area, an extra place for toys. And there's a little nook upstairs where you could have a little home office, and basement with a bathroom. Overall, $549. This is what you get for this kind of money, and overall, I would say the home shows pretty well. 232 Scott is $574.9. It's a double-car garage. I really like the floor plan too, and so there it is. You've got your kitchen with an eat-in, and then you've got a family room. Bit of a different staircase. I like when there's some angles and some different things in homes. I like just having a little bit of a curve there. Corner fireplace, big master ensuite, and it's a little over 2,000 square feet, 4 bedrooms. I'm not a huge fan of being on Scott. My own personal taste is I like quiet streets. We don't often see that there's a huge value decrease for being on a busier street, especially in 2015. 10 years ago, we used to see it. You would adjust maybe 3 or 4% off the price for being on a busier street. For some reason, that's not happening as much now. I don't know if people just don't mind doing it, or the scarcity of inventory means that they pretty much pay, you know, the same price regardless. I have no idea, but we don't make huge adjustments when we're doing our research for streets like Scott. Maybe not as busy of a street, but Landsborough, Pringle, it seems like they sell for the same price if they're on those streets. Anyway, good home. Finishes are good. The white hood fan, I would change it out. Looks a little better, especially when you're trying to create an impression in the most important room in the house, which is the kitchen. Then we've got 25 Side Road at Highway 25 and 25 Side Road, $995. Getting 25 acres, which, if you're doing the math on this, is $40,000 an acre, which is a little high for this area. That would be okay if the house really had a strong pull. They don't really have any pictures in the home, so that's kind of nice. I mean, you could barbecue with a little bit of shelter. They also have a, I think they said a steel roof. Yeah, metal roof with a 50-year warranty. So let's say the roof on this home was $20,000, $25,000, $30,000. But if someone's going to rip the house down, it doesn't matter. To me, the per acre seems a little bit high. And for what you can get for this kind of money, close to $1 million, would you be okay with 10 acres and an awesome house? Most people would say absolutely. So they're going to have a bit of a tough time. So that's the list. 8 properties. Come to the Milton Buyer class on Saturday. I know you're really going to enjoy it. Even if you're 6 months away, even if you're buying at the end of this year or next year, I promise that the information will be helpful. And we have quite a few people that come back over and over again to the class 2-3 times, just because there's so much information that we talk about. Hearing it the second time, you pick up a completely different set of information. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.